Okay, so things could be better. Things could be better. I am hopeful that this will actually turn out well for me. There's no telling. Like, here's the deal, okay? After spending the whole night collecting up as much wood as I could, and just I spent the night gathering wood. That's all that it comes down to, okay? And I have an advanced infection now. I have an 8.9%. I don't even... Oh, lovely. Vitamins. Nothing like seeing a pill and realizing that it's the wrong type of pill that you don't want. Alright, let's get to work, and let's loot this place. I'm gonna need another storage chest here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up, and... I'm demoralized, okay? There's just no getting around it. There we go, okay. I am so thoroughly and completely demoralized by the situation that I find myself in with the entirety of this place because of the fact that I've never had an infection hit me like this before, okay? Like, I've never gotten in it, like, I started early on a different save at some point, and I got an infection on day 1, and then I found the antibiotics to fix it. I just found a really good level 1 handgun. Fantastic. Okay. My god. Oh. Oof, look at the pirouette that he just did. Okay, like always, let's try to speedrun this place as reasonably as we can without actually doing any looting. Actually, you know what? Forget it. Forget it. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna loot. I am infected. There's no guarantee that I'm actually going to live or survive. Although, what day is it here? It is day 5. I've got 2 more. Like, there's the rest of today and then 2 more days before the blood moon hits. And I probably won't be fully infected by then, which means, like, I'll probably still go through the blood moon, even if I don't cure my infection. I don't know how much further I could go past the blood moon. Yep, always, that zombie always comes through that door. My word, miss. Ooh, she fell down the stairs.
I've fallen, and now I can't get up after I took a spear to the face.
That's obviously... okay, I don't have to break that panel because I already got the loot cache through the pile of wood outside. Okay, we have a businessman in the closet. Don't worry, pal. I understand. Sometimes you have to come to terms with it on your own before you can let other people understand. There are a lot of zombies in the closet in this game. Ooh, we found another zombie in the closet too. What do you know? Listen, everybody has to take things at their own pace. Anyways. Oh, what did I just find? Oh, it's a college jacket. All right, let's wear that. That's better overall. That is all around better than the jacket that I have. Predominantly because the college jacket, I think it reduces the stamina. It either reduces your stamina usage when running, or it just makes you run faster. And I think it's like a 10% bonus in one direction or the other. I think it actually makes you run faster. I could check, but I don't really want to. Hey, did I just find a claw hammer? Oh, no. Okay. I thought I found a claw hammer. I found the plans for a claw hammer, which I already know. I mean, you can't win them all. Take my arrow back, thank you very much. Okay, so, let's just continue looting this place. I've been through this particular location so many times over, I know where all of the loot is. I mean, there's always the possibility that I don't know where some of the loot is, because it's... Man, I found some more acid. Acid is super useful for creating a chemistry station. Not that I think I'll ever be able to... Not that I think I'll be able to make a chemistry station. Mostly because of the need for a beaker. A beaker is one of the, like... It's one of the things that you cannot make in this game. Is there anybody in... No, the bathroom's empty. Okay. Unoccupado. A beaker is one of the few things that you need to do some advanced crafting in the game, and you cannot make a beaker. You have to find it. You either have to buy it off of a trader or find it out in the world. most commonly, in my experience, the way that you find beakers is by literally getting them out of airdrops, which makes them particularly coveted, especially if you're playing like on a multiplayer server where it's possible to... a competitive multiplayer server, you know? Right, there's one zombie. There's probably another one up there. I would know if I was doing the actual mission, but since this is the prelude... Oh, yep, sure enough, there's a zombie up there. Okay. You are definitely the last zombie for this entire building. Sir, down you go. Woo! Popped his head like a zit. Okay, what do we have for supplies? I seriously doubt I'm going to find anything in the lines of... Nope. Volume 2, craft diamond tip blade mods for tools that dramatically increase item durability. Oh, thank you very much, I'll use that. I've also got a better quality knife here than the one I have. So, that's nice to... Woo! Okay. there is a structural integrity problem with the floor. That's fantastic. Alright, let's go ahead and just crack open this shipping crate. What do we have? Ooh, needle and thread. Read this book on how to make your own denim jeans, skirts, and overalls. Well, you could do worse. Alright, let's stash my stuff and let's re-loot this place. Ooh, jeez. Auto trigger grip mod, I think, and some food, weapon parts and ammo, and in the crate we have... Show me the money, please, give me something good. Spear Hunter. Oh, Volume 7. Hits with spears scored in quick succession do 10% more damage per hit, up to 30%. This is probably the most valuable one. And an electric switch schematic. So that's great as well. But that Spear Hunter is going to be super valuable because, you know... Ooh, jeez. Alright, let's finish looting this place now that I've completely cleared out all of the zombies. You know, like always, speed running the dungeon. Go take out all the zombies first and then loot it afterwards because it's faster that way. And I don't know what to say. Like this game and the process of looting random points of interest and everything, it is so entertaining. It is so engaging for me. And yet at the same time, there is enough complexity added in with like the injury system and what I'm dealing with right now, infection, that it keeps things interesting. It straight up keeps things interesting. I'm like at 11.9% infection right now, which is not good. Like that's actually really, really bad. And antibiotics, which you use to cure an infection, come in 3 different qualities. A lot of things come in qualities of 3 in this game. In the case of antibiotics, your tier 1, which is honey, you cannot make it. It can only be found in stumps. It's possible to find it in trees if you get a particular skill book. It will remove 5% of your infection. And then there's herbal antibiotics. You can craft those, but you have to learn how. They can remove up to 10% of your infection. And then there's full-blown good antibiotics, which removes 25% infection. All right, we're done here. Let's get back to the trader.
Take your time. It must be my lucky day. Thank you. And here you go.
Sure, whatever you say. Get another Spear Hunter, and it looks like he's finally seen fit to give me the bicycle. Okay, here's a reward for all your hard work. Fantastic. Do you have any... Let's sell stuff off first. So the gun, the heavy armor that I won't use, a repeat pipe baton, etc. So that's all done. I don't suppose you have any meds? Nope, still just the bandages. And as much as I would love to buy some of these skill books off of him, again, I'm gonna hold on to my dukes because he's got a special job for me. And if I'm lucky at all, if I have even a modicum of luck, I will get something good off of him. So while I would love to learn some of these, like, I would love to grab some of these weapons and whatnot. But what I'm going to do instead is take this special job, opening trade routes. We're expanding trade routes to the east. Tell the folks at Trader Jen that our dukes are shiny and they will have a reward and more work for you. Which, okay, cool. So literally, this sends me off to a different trader. I'm going to pick up another normal job as well. We're just going to pick up this buried supply at 387.
It's rare to find honor.
Okay, so that's all done. So the next step here is taking care of some other work. Let's hop up to my little abode here. I always check this bird nest like I'm going to find something. All right, so first things first, let's go ahead and read this. Increase projectile speed range by 15%. I find that not very useful. I don't like using spears for, I don't like throwing spears. Let's load up this furnace and then get moving over to Trader Jen, who's on the other side of the map. Okay, this is definitely the last stump before I reach Jen. Nothing. Nothing. Great. Fantastic. Okay, my infection is up to 17% now. I still haven't found a single jar of honey. Here's a zombie behind me. This is cruel, and it is unusual, being infected and knowing that there is almost nothing that you can do about it. You do not naturally heal from infections, unlike sprains and breaks, etc. Man, a pre-antibiotic world sucks. Okay, so I don't suppose. Nah, there's never any meds inside of these vending machines. Let's talk with Trader Jen. Now, the lucky thing here is that Trader Jen is a doctor, and I've brought all of my dukes with me.
Hello, traveler.
Okay?
What's ailing you?
Oh, you have no idea, Jen.
Don't
She is a
spend it all in
doctor.
one place.
So,
What did you do?
oh, great to
Make
hear.
sure
Our
it's you.
dukes have been rusty too long. We've been waiting to open up new trade routes for a long time, and they've got work. Okay, so I get 500 experience for that. Show me your inventory, and please tell me on your medical supplies that you have some. Oh, thank God, she does. And not just any antibiotics, the
letting me take
good
care of you.
antibiotics.
And tell
Okay,
your
let's
friend.
pop these. Oh, thank God. All right, so that's gonna completely fix my infection. Let's see what else she has for sale here. You are kidding me. Herbal antibiotics? Okay, so this is level 2 antibiotics. I can now learn how to make them, which means that it's possible for me to fix. Oh my God. That's a turn of luck. That's a significant turn of luck. I'm glad I didn't spend any of my money. Shotgun Messiah. Targets with 3 meters have a chance to dismember. Also a vehicle reserve fuel tank. You know what? Before we do that, let's see if there's anything else that she's carrying that I might want. I mean, I don't see anything else here on medicine. Nothing on chemicals. I don't really need any food. Clothing. Ooh, she's carrying the cigar. This is my preferred accessory for my face. Okay? You can wear glasses and like stuff
Thanks
like
for
that.
the business.
Cigar
Stay safe out there.
gives you extra strength and 10% better barter. Let's also make absolutely certain that I'm using those schematics and not scrapping them. I've scrapped too many schematics in my life. Okay, so now that that's done, do you have any type of guns or something? No. Okay, there are no guns here. I was hoping to find, like, I don't know, a shotgun. Something that's not a pipe shotgun anyway. I will never spend money on a pipe weapon because they are so trash. Okay, that being the case, let's go ahead and buy this Shotgun Messiah
You just
book.
brightened my day. I'm glad I could help
Use
you.
that. And finally, let's just take a normal job from her. What do you have? 211. Oh, no, wait.
Think
A
I've
fetch
got a
at
job or two.
just over 100 meters. Let's
Hurry
go ahead
back
and take
soon,
that.
and I'll have a nice reward
It
for
looks
you.
like it's gonna send me into the burnt forest. But before we leave to do that mission, because I'm not gonna go back to base for now, let's completely loot the compound here and see if there's anything valuable. I don't expect to find anything particularly good. I certainly didn't find anything particularly good over at Trader Joel's whenever I initially walked into that compound a while back. But you know, you gotta look. It's important to look even if you don't expect to find anything. Oh man, the blueberry plants. I can't harvest those, and it's always such a tease. No. Not just antibiotics, but also the crafting recipe for a chemistry station. Oh my word. This is insane. That's such a turn of luck. What on earth? I mean, coming to Trader... Like, I find antibiotics... I buy antibiotics, I figure out how to craft antibiotics, I find additional antibiotics, and I find the recipe for a freaking chemistry station. What are the chances? I have no. Oh my, you're kidding me. The schematic for a workbench as well. I haven't had a bigger turnaround since I've played this game ever. My word. The only way that it could be more impressive is if I was like at the brink and had 99% infection and I found 4 antibiotics all sequentially, you know? That is the only way that it would be more impressive. Alright. I have arrived in the burnt forest. Like I said, the burnt forest is particularly dangerous. Insofar as the biomes in this game go, it's basically, you have the forest, you have the snowy area, you have the desert, and an irradiated zone. You have an irradiated zone, you have the wasteland, and you have the burnt forest. The burnt forest is basically a more dangerous version of the normal forest, which makes this place obviously more dangerous to hang out in. More dangerous creatures will spawn here, but it's not as bad as the proper wasteland. And the way that you can tell the difference is that the ground in the burnt forest looks like burnt grass. Meanwhile, the ground in the wasteland looks like broken and destroyed brick. Anyways, there's a really good chance that I'm gonna be doing the entire loot of this location in the middle of the night. There are also a bunch of zombies out there that definitely want my hide, and I do not want to deal with them. So, I don't want these guys hanging out in the middle of the night, so let's just go ahead and... Ooh, dear! There's a burnt guy. He definitely didn't use sunblock whenever he was tanning. That, kids, is the reason why you take care of your skin. Oh my word. Miss? There we go. Okay, she's out of the way. Now that that's done... Let's continue our loot fest here. You know, whenever I start to venture out into the burnt forest and the wasteland and everything, I get to a point in the game. Check it out, free food. Nothing like finding burnt sticks that have been sitting in a charcoal grill for I don't know how long. But every single time that I come into, oh, nope. You are part of the reason, you are the reason that I got infected in the first place, and I am not playing that game. I hate vultures so much. They will spawn during later stages of the blood moon, so you are never truly safe. And they'll spit at you too sometimes, which is especially disgusting. Ooh, hey. Rotten flesh on a body. I definitely need more, I need more farm plots back at base. Alright, let's go ahead and copy the shape. I think that those are medical supplies. Who puts medical supplies on power lines? That is such a bizarre thing. Alright, what are we looking at here? Oh, vitamins. Happy day. Medical supplies seem... like, the randomly spawned medical supplies in this game seem thoroughly uninterested in doing anything other than giving me... just... the most... like... not true medical supplies. Like, don't get me wrong, vitamins are nice, but I wouldn't... like, I would never personally call vitamins medical supplies. I would call those dietary supplements, you know? Alright, let's go ahead and slap down my, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let me slap down my stash here. I can hear some sort of a freak nearby. Okay. Let's try to get inside of the house now. Because, again, there's absolutely no way that I'm getting into this house and cleaning it out entirely before the night hits. And this is a particularly dangerous thing to do. Like, it takes so long. Like, the further outside of the easy, like, the forest is where things are easy. It's got the smallest dungeons to go through as well. So, like, double looting points of interest later in the game, you know? Ooh, it's another Bernie boy. Looting points of interest... it takes so long, especially whenever you start to get into the larger places and the more hazardous areas like the burnt forest. I'm almost like, you know what? Is it really worth it to double loot this place because of, like, the danger of being out here for so long? I don't know the answer. Another needle and thread volume. Craft a variety of good-looking and versatile footwear. Not bad. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to go in through the garage. Most of the dungeons are designed in such a way that there are like lamps and flashlights pointing you in the right direction for how you're supposed to go through the place. Admittedly, you could always break down doors and there's nothing stopping you from doing that. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the garage to go in.